It was a great, we good to go? It was a great honor and privilege for me to get to meet the coaching staff at the Naval Academy and first-class people, and then get an opportunity to meet some of the young men that obviously are part of the Naval Academy football team, but more importantly, obviously a privilege to meet the guys that are allowing us to have the freedoms that we have, and I want to thank them for their service to our country. And obviously, I'm really proud of our football team. This team, I think we won the last 3 games in a row, won the bowl game, beat Arizona. I don't think that's happened since 1978. We were real close. We were one play from playing in the Pac-12 championship. These guys have come an awful long way, and just really proud of them. It was really awesome for me to hand Marion the game ball to take back with him. It's been I'm really proud of our guys and how they've come together as a family. Very close football team. Got a very, very good football team, as you could tell today. And it was a special day for send out 17 seniors with a bowl championship, and to do it in decisive fashion like that. And our focus was winning this game and preparing, and I think our guys, we gave up a couple of things there late, but our guys came to play today and dominated, so I'm really proud of them. Questions?
Todd, did you feel as you were practicing preparation that your offensive execution would be as sharp as it was? Is that something you had a sense of?
Yeah, I think so. We were very confident coming in the game. We have a system that we've been doing for a while. Coach Norvell, myself, Coach Randolph, Coach Grizz, and how to prepare guys to win bowl games, and we felt pretty confident in it. Obviously, we've scored points all year long. I think there's a part in the season where we had some injuries and things like that, where I'd like to have some of those games back, but you don't get them back. But we were pretty confident coming into this game. Felt like that, pretty much, I say the same things to them most every game, but we knew that as long as we didn't turn the football over and have stupid penalties, that's the thing I'm proud of too. Our guys were very disciplined today and played our style of football, and we felt confident though going in that we were going to score points.
Todd, I asked you this a couple weeks ago. With the season over now, do you believe momentum can carry over to
obviously, I do. I mean, it was 8-win season. This experience was, I don't know, sometimes, you do things right, you work hard, good things happen to you. I've been in a lot of bowl games. I was at a banquet last night, or yesterday during lunch, and this bowl game was so fitting for our team. I've never gotten to experience or have our players experience the giving, the service aspect of getting to go down and to serve the needy, and to see how that affected our players. This was by far the best bowl experience, and for our team, what we were about this year is honor, discipline, character. There's no doubt that this will propel us into the off season. First thing that we got in the locker room and talked about was the foundation these seniors have laid, we've got to re-up and recommit. And we're already talking about being for a Pac-12 championship next year, and that's the goal.
Todd, how good for Marion do you think it was just to be around the team these last few days?
Yeah, I think it was very important. It was his decision, obviously, but we were concerned about he it's really been difficult for him. And we were a little bit concerned about, how well he would be able to play or not. I didn't know if he'd be able to play, but he played unbelievably, and he was still very emotional after the game. And this is something that when you go through something like that, it's everybody's at the beginning there's a lot of support, and then it's going to be something that's going to be quite some time, and he's got a lot of brothers here that love him and support him, and it's going to be a hard road to as time goes on.
Todd, did you have to talk to him at all today about defeating? Did you have to see something out of it?
If you guys were around our team, you'd understand this. Probably sounds weird, but I don't have conversations with Marion. He doesn't. He's very, very quiet. He answers me with yes and no answers. So I talked to him and asked him. Obviously, I kind of like him because I like to talk. He listens. So I just said, "Are you okay? You want to play?" And he says, "Yes." So that was it. I didn't say anything else about it.
How did you guys handle it when he came back?
Tried not to. There wasn't much attention. I think the big thing. Cameron Marshall's been one of the most incredible guys I've been around, because I'll be honest with you, if we're all honest with ourselves, the coaching change might not have helped him as much. We recruited 2 guys that he came in, he had to share the backfield with, and he's never flinched one bit. A guy that's an NFL caliber back that's done a great job for us. We just kind of wasn't a lot of attention drawn to it, not a lot of talk about it, and you just seen Cam just took him under his wing and take him going everywhere with him, and just I think guys just really the normacy of things is what is what we were trying to do for him.
What were just giving him the game ball after? What were the emotions like at that point?
He was very emotional. It's very, very tough. He's a very private young man, and so it was very emotional for him.
Can you talk about Taylor's performance tonight?
Taylor's phenomenal. I mean, got a great quarterback. He plays. The thing that he has to the core of him, man, it's team first. That's what gives me great confidence. I've never, all year long, I've never doubted that one bit. And that's why we got a chance to be a championship. That's why we're a bowl champion today. That's why we're going to have a chance to win championships in the future, because of the leadership and who he is as a person first, and as a leader. You have to have that kind of leadership and poise. So I expected him to play extremely well today, and I think he was really confident going into this game.
This game had a lot of milestones, a lot of records broken, a lot of storylines. Maybe you lost a little in the mix as Chris Coyle setting the season record for most receptions in a single season.
Well, playing 3-back in this system has been something that is pretty attractive for young men to want to do, and Chris is first to tell you how blessed he is to do that, and we're very blessed to have him. Just been phenomenal. I think he's that's an integral part of what we do, and that's great for him individually, but it's a reflection of the job that I think that our entire offense has done. I think Coach Norvell is a guy that deserves a lot of credit for that. You guys that walk around practice know that he runs that over there, and I run the defense. So I really appreciate him and his leadership, along with Taylor and his leadership. He's the offensive coordinator on the field. But we got a great foundation in place. I also appreciate the loyalty that Coach Norvell has, because he's had opportunities to go elsewhere, and he's committed to what we're doing here. And we got to keep our core together. We got a great group of guys coming back for next year, and I'm excited about the future.
Did you feel good about where your defense stood as far as stopping their options?
Yeah, I mean, we made a bad call. There it was a dumb call, and I made a bad call, and we gave them a big play that got them down there. They're really difficult once they get inside the 10-yard line to stop, and then we had them stopped. We had a pressure on, had them sacked in the backfield. The quarterback made a great play and scored on us. They scored one time on our defense, but our guys are very physical defense, and I was curious how our guys would, because we attack. Our guys want to attack. We're very fast, explosive, and we want to blitz, we want to attack. And I was curious to see how well they would handle just the discipline of being assigned to Oregon. And people don't know how hard there's nobody ever does that any better than Naval Academy, the triple option. And our guys it was a very, very physical game. We got a physical defense that they were striking, and it was very physical. And I thought our guys were very well prepared, did a great job. We gave up a kickoff return that was irritating, and then we gave up a couple scores with our reserves that were in there. But I thought our guys did a great job.
Can you talk about what this win means for the conference basketball?
Obviously, it means we did our job, and won, and, obviously this is a great conference, very competitive conference, a lot of parity in this conference, and obviously, winning this game is very important. I mean, you want to get as a conference, you want to go win every one of them, and I don't know what it is now. I guess it's 2-2 or something like that, and I thought that was very important. You sure don't want to be 1-3.
Todd, one of the big storylines obviously coming out of this game is the decision that that's sitting right next to you. How do you help Will through this process?
I've talked to Will about that, and at the end of the day, his parents. He's got great parents. He's a great person. He's a great Sun Devil. Loves this place. Has a tremendous passion for what he does. And at the end of the day, I've told him he needs to do what's best for him. And I can tell him right now what's best for our team. But we'll make that decision. Obviously, not gonna. That's his decision. He'll make it in his time, and that's something that we'll sit down and do for him and look. Obviously, he's been getting his evaluation and all that stuff, and he'll look at that, and his parents and him will make that decision. And I'm very hopeful that he'll be back.
One more question for Coach.
Did you feel this was the best your offense did in maintaining the tempo that you were trying to set throughout the season?
Yeah, I thought, and I do think it was probably the best game that we've had, probably on that. And I don't know how many plays. I know we ran 42 plays on defense the first half and gave up 7 points. That was a lot of plays in one half, so especially against the triple option. So I thought the tempo was really good. I thought our guys were very physical, and we ran the ball very balanced. We want to be very balanced offensively, and again, I thought Coach Norvell in his game did a great job.